Man, I'm looking here. I got some really big hair. Might be time to go in for a haircut. But the question of the day is, when does saving $3,579 cost you $17,900? And the answer is when you have the wrong insurance policy. So recently we had somebody referred into our agency, took a look at their policy. It was expensive, right? It was $3,500 expensive, from what I could see. But when I dug into it, he had a pretty old roof, and so his roof would go from replacement cost value, where you just pay your deductible and you're done, to scheduled, where you pay your deductible plus a percentage of the cost of the roof, and then you're done. And so when we started running the math and we looked at, hey, what would a roof replacement cost with the average cost to replace a roof right now? It was going to be $17,900 for the scheduled payment plus the deductible versus saving $3,579. So, I mean, those are astronomical numbers. And I don't want to beat this too much this morning, but I think it's important to know because everybody's shopping for insurance right now. Like, I had somebody call me the other day and they're like, hey, how do you know your clients shop for insurance? I'm like, everybody's shopping for insurance. Unless your head is in the sand, everybody's shopping for insurance right now. Everybody's shopping their rates. Everybody's shopping because they're all seeing these rates escalate dramatically inside of North Texas in particular, but Texas in general. And so when I looked at this, how many people are changing insurance? How many people are jumping because they're saving $3,579 a year? And I mean, if I didn't know the ins and outs, and if I was not ethical and I didn't point that out to this person, right? $3,579 is like, woohoo! Like, that's a ton of dough to save. You're saving $298. And yes, I have the math on the other screen as I'm looking over. So you're saving $298 a month. You're saving $3,579 a year on just your home policy. That's a phenomenal savings. But the minute you need a new roof, all of that's gone plus $14,000, right? And that's coming out of pocket. It's coming out of a credit card. It's coming out of savings. It's coming out of a retirement account. Plus you're paying fees and penalties and taxes and all that other good stuff, right? So my thought today is make sure you know what you're buying. And I hate to say buyer beware, but I've also seen a lot of instances where people in insurance aren't as ethical to point out, hey, yep, you can save $3,579 over here, but it's going to cost you $17,900 over here. And that's best case scenario. That's if we file the claim immediately, because each year it's going to continue to go up roughly 3%. So your responsibility, your portion of the roof goes up 3%. So just because somebody gives you a good rate and they tell you they have full coverage, don't jump on it, right? Don't save the $3,579 and risk losing the $17,900. So thought for the day, if you need roof inspections, if you need stuff like that, let me know, because that is what's driving a lot inside of Texas right now as roofs get older and older, because deductibles have gotten higher and higher. Some people have put off those replacements, but that's a time for, or a video for another day. But just be careful as you're shopping for insurance. Know what you're buying, know what your coverages are, ask those questions. Is this replacement cost on my roof? Is this replacement cost for my contents, for my stuff, for my personal property? And there's no such thing as apples to apples in insurance. If every policy was the same, there wouldn't be a bunch of different carriers. But know that you're getting similar coverage or better coverage, because sometimes it's worth paying more. And I would say a lot of times it's worth paying a little bit more to have coverage that's going to pay that gap for you so that you don't have to. So hope this is helpful. Watch out. If you're saving money, ask why. Insurance is heavily regulated. Make sure that you don't fall in the trap of saving $3,000 to spend $17,000. Have a great Tuesday. Talk to you later. Bye.